Well, it's a very warm welcome, everybody. Hope everyone's okay. This is very specific. We normally keep it general, but very specific to the end of the year. So today we're going to be talking about selling tips and strategies for the rest of the year. And it's not necessarily just for now, but I guess it could be the end of any year. So you could roll this forward to future years. So we keep coming back to this. So we've got Mr. Rob Fortney in the house. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Good morning, everybody.
All right, let's jump straight in because it's going to be a little bit walkthrough. Some of it is more discussions. So let's have a look, see what we've got. So this is what we want to cover. We're going to be quickly going over inventory and inventory levels and what that means to you as a seller for the end of the year. We're going to be looking at your pay-per-click campaigns, and I've taken some advice from our good friend Brian Johnson, the king of PPC. And I've got some screenshots from one of his presentations he done recently, which is pretty good. We're going to be talking about promotions and giveaways and how to do that. I've got some information there. Rob's got some information to throw in there, and then we're going to be talking about Amazon giveaways. Now, this is something, it's not new, but we haven't covered it before. So we're going to be covering it sort of today, so you can have a look at that. So let's jump into inventory and get that rolling, shall we? So a lot of sellers are reporting that during Q4, and this is like historical really, that they've had an increase in around at least 30% more sales over the last 3 months of the year. And a lot of that is really focused around a few dates. Now, we've got the Black Friday coming up around, I think it's around the 23rd, 24th of November. That is a big deal. That's a big deal for all sellers because people are out there, they're looking for bargains, and they know that Black Friday, Cyber Monday is probably the biggest weekend there is, particularly on Amazon, and particularly if they're Amazon Prime, they just go crazy. So from us as sellers' point of view, it's good to get into that feeding frenzy or buying frenzy. So we need to make sure that we're geared up for that. So you can see that clearly a 30% uptake on potential sales is very useful. But you need to make sure you got the inventory in. I did have the unfortunate situation, I think it was last year, maybe the year before, one of my potential listings, which was doing quite well. Whatever reason, it got suspended. My particular listing got suspended just at the weekend before Black Friday, so I totally missed out on that one. But there you go. I'm not the only one. It does happen. So you need to make sure that you plan ahead and ensure you have enough inventory in FBA to capitalize on this buying frenzy, like I said. And that trend is over the entire Q4 period leading up to Christmas. So we've got the Black Friday, Cyber Monday coming up, and we've obviously got the sort of the pre-Christmas where everybody's looking for gifts. If you're selling a gift style product, then you could actually see a greater increase than 30%. If you're selling a box standard commodity product, then yeah, you will see an uptake in sales for sure, absolutely for sure. So which is good. But like I say, we need to make sure that we've got some inventory in, and now is a good time to send in inventory and boost that level up. And I would work it out on a minimum of 30%. Now, if you've got a seasonal product, be careful because you don't want to be left holding a hot potato in January when you've only got a seasonal product that sells for Christmas. Obviously, you've got your own private label brand. We teach you not to go into a seasonal product, and therefore it's got a potential of selling throughout the year. So getting additional stock in and it doesn't all sell out during the Q4 period is not a major issue because you'll be able to get rid of that throughout the rest of the year. So that's fine. So that's That's this is an email that, or this is a screenshot from an email that I received, and I dare say everybody received from Amazon. Key dates. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So stay in stock. This is all about inventory. And the key dates on here, they're talking about November the 3rd, which was just last Friday. Inventory due for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Now, a lot of the times when they're talking about these dates, they are they're basically talking about if you're sending stuff in via ship or something like that. I dare say you've got time to air freight stock in because Black Friday is Friday 24th. Falls on a Friday, no doubt there. So you can see down here that we've got Friday 24th. You've still got, if you send in now and organize everything for your shipment, that should get there in time, so that's no problem. Friday 24th, Black Friday. Cyber Monday is the 27th. Very hot selling days on Amazon. Okay, make sure you got the stock. A couple of other dates that Amazon are flagging up here. December the 8th, make sure you got product in there for the Christmas blast, the Christmas feeding or buying frenzy, as it were. So if you've got stock coming in and it's arriving after the 19th, it's probably too late to actually capitalize on that Christmas sort of buying. However, yeah, we have seen in the past various different products that are selling on Christmas Day itself because everyone's just sitting around after their big meal, potentially bored, playing on the new tablets, phones, whatever the case may be. I thought, you know, I'll just do a bit of shopping while I'm here. Grandma's not going to notice. So, you know, it doesn't mean to say that it's a quiet day. It can be quite a busy day, but let's have a look at, make sure we've got some stock in. This is basically what I'm saying here. What Amazon is saying, it's just common sense that if you run out of stock, you run out of stock. You know, it's a good thing if you've had all of that extra stock in. It just means you've capitalized on people have bought your products, which is great. So I'm going to switch straight over to PPC. Now, some of this information has come from Amazon, and some of the information has come from Brian Johnson. And I'm going to go through each of these. So this is an email that I received again, all about Black Friday and Amazon's helpful advice. Okay, and this was dated October the 3rd, so it's a few weeks back. They say it's a good idea, Mr. Seller, that you raise your budget caps. In other words, raise it up by 350%, especially prior to Black Friday. Now, what does that mean? So if I've got my budget set for $100 a day, for example, what they're saying is increase that by 350%. Also, they're saying use broad matched keywords to target your category and seasonal terms. For example, if I'm selling the garlic press, I should, according to Amazon's helpful advice, put in things like, or put in broad match keywords such as best kitchen Christmas gift, something like that. Okay. Now, what that's going to do is generate Amazon millions and millions of dollars. Okay. So why? Because in Brian Johnson's words, there is a trend with respect to buyers' habits prior to Black Friday where they don't actually buy. They just browse. And if you've got an advert showing at the top of the page for garlic press, they will potentially click on that. They'll look at the price and think, well, you know what? I'll just hang off until Black Friday. So we're talking about prior to Black Friday period here. Okay. Now, what that means is if somebody's clicking on your ad and they're not buying, they're not converting, but they're still spending your budget. Now, by Amazon suggesting that you raise your daily budget by 350, that just means that people are able to click on your advert a lot more and send all of those dollars straight into Amazon. So it's not the best advice from a seller's point of view. This advice is for the Amazon stockholders, shareholders, okay, because that's going to make them nice and fat over Christmas. So, and on the right-hand side here, we've got do not do this. Amazon asking you to send them more money. So that's the reason why this is not the best advice from Amazon. So we all get these Amazon emails through. Doesn't mean to say that that's the right thing to do all of the time. Some of the advice is good, but in this case, they've crafted that for themselves, not us as sellers.
Daddy, kiss.
Sorry about that, guys. So let's have a look. So what we should be doing. And again, this is it's just some information from Brian. So prior to Black Friday, what to expect and how to adapt that. Now, we talked about shopping behavior. And a lot of people do go around and are window shopping. In other words, clicking, but without buying. Now, if they're clicking, that means it's driving down your conversion rate. Your conversion rate helps with a BSR. So you can imagine if people are clicking through and not buying, that's not going to do you any favors at all. From your BSR point of view, from your statistics point of view, from all of your statistic numbers aspect, it's going to be no good at all. So a low conversion rate, or CVR conversion rate, leading up to Black Friday, because we've got window shoppers. In other words, people clicking through and doing nothing apart from looking. That is also going to spend money if they're clicking on your ads, okay? So what we need to be doing is reducing, prior to Black Friday, reducing our daily budget, not increasing it by 350%, like Amazon is suggesting. So 2 weeks prior to Black Friday, so the week around probably the end of next week, November the 12th, we need to, one, reduce budgets at the campaign level. So this is the daily budget now. Set a lower advertising account budget cap. So that's a setting inside Amazon advertising itself. So you can set that daily cap. No, in other words, they're not going to spend any more than what you set that to. Adjust the ad group or keyword bid mix to lower levels. So that's basically bringing down your bids per keyword, lowering everything down. So this is basically, let me remind you, it's 2 weeks prior to Black Friday. So that's on the 12th of November. So it's coming up. If you're in the process of just starting out and you're just trying to find what keywords work for you, in other words, that search and refine that, the initial start, which we've been over before, where you're trying to research some of these search terms and keywords that do actually convert for you, you need to wrap that up, okay, prior to Black Friday in these 2 weeks. You need to finish that and close that campaign down, take out all of the information and analyze it. You then need to consolidate your ad campaigns to just performing keywords. So on the research aspect of it, you may have been looking at several thousand or several hundred keywords to see which ones convert best. Now is the time to just focus on 5 to 10 keywords and those keywords that convert, okay, and put them into a campaign and basically pare back on everything else. In other words, set the daily budget to $1 and set the bid to 2 cents. In other words, you're not closing it off, but it's not going to convert because there's no money in it, okay? But what you want to do is work out which keywords are working for you, put those into one campaign, and that's the campaign that we're going to be focusing on. Nothing else. Now, one day prior to Black Friday, this will be the Thursday then, November the 23rd, return your campaign budgets to the original level, or lift the ad cap if you've reduced it. Keep the average bids within the normal range. No need to go crazy. Yeah, so some of ours are running at $1, some of them are running at $1.50. Just put them back to where they were, $1.50 at the ad bid level. Increase bid only on high value keywords. So if they're really converting for you, it's got a lower ACOS. So your ACOS is in sort of single digits, for example. That's where you want to increase the bid on those particular keywords. So basically what you're doing now is making sure that you are shown on page 1 for Black Friday. There's a high probability that someone's going to click on that and convert because it's already a proven keyword that does convert. Okay, so this is the key thing with respect to consolidating your campaign or performing keywords, working with those handful of keywords only, not talking too many here, and making sure that they are doing the job during this crazy weekend. Once Black Friday's done and Cyber Monday's done, you return to normal. So that's when you can actually start to do additional research if you want, put in more keywords into other campaigns. Well, basically what we're doing is cost per click historically comes down or retracts prior to Christmas Day. So if we're going to be tracking some of the metrics, one of the metrics that we're going to be looking at is the cost per click. In other words, how much is it costing me for that keyword for someone to click on it? Now, during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and during this 2 to 3 weeks that we're talking about right now, historically, the cost per click has gone up. So if my cost per click on one of my keywords, for example, is 92 cents, we could actually see that go over the $1 or a little bit higher. But prior to Christmas, the week before Christmas, that's going to come down. And this has nothing to do with our settings. That is purely an internal aspect with respect to Amazon. Okay, so if we're at 92 now, I'm expecting my Black Friday weekend for the cost per click on a particular keyword to go over $1. But prior to Christmas, the week before Christmas, I'm expecting that to come down to the 92 cents again, and potentially a little bit lower maybe. Right? That's normal. That's normal. That's historic, and it's normal. So if you're tracking that, you will see that. So if you got anything else to add on pay-per-click, like I said, I've taken this on. Brian Johnson, Brian done a quick webinar with sort of someone else, and I was in on that. So I thought I could share that if anybody missed it. This is what we're going to be doing. This is basically a good guideline with respect to how to manage your pay-per-click, because it's an important weekend. You need to keep on top of it, guys. All right, let's move into promos. Promotions and blasting. When we're talking about blasting, we're just talking about just giveaways and just doing the promotional stuff that we've been talking about, and see if we can get a boost in BSR and sales, and potentially get some reviews thrown in as long as we go. So what we're going to be doing here is setting up promotional codes, running a promo at least once every 2 weeks, and this will give you a sales booster shot in the arm. It will also improve your BSR ranking during this all-important period. Now, the service that we use, and I think we've been through this before again, is JumpSend. Now, JumpSend is brought to you or brought to us by the same team as Jungle Scout. It's all under one umbrella. But what they do is not just send out promotional codes for us. They have a tool in there which allows us to email those buyers, allowing us to grow our business. So it's got two aspects to the software. One is promotional codes, and they give out the codes, but you can also set up your email communication. In other words, thank you for purchasing our wonderful product at a discount rate. The next one can go out as if you're enjoying your products. You know, we are a small run business and we do thrive on feedback. Part of the feedback is reviews. Don't forget, you're not allowed to ask blatantly for a review. If you like it, please leave us a review. You can't do that. But there's clearly ways around wording. If you're liking it, you know, we're a small business and we survive on feedback and reviews. If you feel like it and you've got time, that would be great. Along those lines, I didn't actually ask for it, but I hinted on it. So you've got to be careful how we do it. So using something like JumpSend allows you to, one, give out your codes, two, follow up with an email sequence to make sure that buyer, your customer, has had a good experience. If they've had a good experience, they can actually leave a review. Okay, so, and again, we've got to be careful. We can't ask specifically, but during this particular period, I would say it's more focused on getting that sales boost. And if the reviews come, they come, that's great. But Q4 is all about maximizing your revenue, your sales, and your conversions. And giving out promos does that. Excuse me. So I've already talked about JumpSend allows you to refine your emails to be sent out. It also allows you to include attachments such as PDFs. Now, on that PDF, that could be an information product. You could have a simple thank you very much postcard style PDF. You could have an in-depth how it works PDF. You can also include other subtle things in there. You've got to be careful with respect to sending in. Visit our website at www.mystore.com. Something like that is, again, you're not allowed to do that. That is infringement of the TOS. However, there's certain ways around that as well, which I'll leave it up to your imagination. It also allows you to track what's going on. In other words, how many of your codes have been used, when they were used, and you can have a look at, so if I'm giving away 100 products, for example, I can actually monitor over that period of time all of the analytics with respect to what I'm doing for my promo codes. So JumpSend is pretty good. We've been using it for some time. Like I say, it's brought to us by the guys that own and have developed Jungle Scout. So it's a pretty stable and well-used platform. If you're interested, the prices start from $29 a month. That allows you to promote up to 3 different products at a time. So if you've got, and this is like unique SKUs, unique product itself, not the quantity of products, but say, for example, I've got a cell phone case, I've got an iPad case, and I've got an Apple Mac case. That's 3 different products. Or I've got a garlic press, a spatula, and a bottle opener. That's 3 different products. Okay, we're not talking about I can only send out 3 garlic presses. Okay, so it's 3 different products at a time. There's also a sort of blog post, and there's a lot of information with respect to how and tips on what to do with respect to that. Let's look at the different plans, just in case you're at the entrepreneurial or business level. We're still at the starter level, 29. That's perfectly okay for us. If you've got more products, you can jump up to the 59 a month. We've got the 99, and we've got the 199 if you're giving away 100 products at a time. I would assume you've got to be a well-seasoned, established seller to get to that level. All right, so that's JumpSend. There are other platforms out there. I'm just talking about JumpSend because that's the one we know. That's the one that I'm familiar with. So if you've got any questions with respect to that, Rob and I can answer those because we're familiar with that product. Like I said, there are others out there. We have covered some in the past. but I'm just talking about how to maximize your sales and get some more revenue during this sort of last few months of the year. Do promos. Right, this is going to be the majority of the call today. Amazon giveaways. At the end, we're going to go through some various different strategies. And I know Rob's got a few things to add in once I've done this giveaway section. Excuse me. Right, so Amazon giveaways. Like I say, it's not new, but it's changed. Okay, it's changed. In the past, you had to be a vendor, in other words, an Amazon vendor, in order to set up a giveaway. That changed probably about 4 to 5 months ago. Now it's available to all of us. Okay, so any of us as sellers can set up an Amazon giveaway. So how do you find it? It's in advertising and promotions. And you can see it down the bottom left-hand corner there. So press create. That's going to take you to this screen. All you got to do then is enable giveaway. Okay, so just press the button. All right, so that will take you to your products. So as you can see here, we've got a number of different products. And even though I've pressed enable, you can see on the right-hand side there where I've got a red box around it. Let me zoom in so you can see that a little bit better. It's saying, hold on a minute, you're not eligible. Well, I took this screenshot as soon as I pressed the button. All right. So I then done a refresh, and all of a sudden, it was about 2 minutes. I had to wait. So basically, what Amazon do is go through, have a look at your products, and go, "Oh yeah, you're a professional seller. You've got the right account, otherwise professional account. You're in good standing. Your products are in. Yeah, sure. We'll enable your products to have a setup and give away." Right, so what we do now is just select the product that we want to use as a giveaway. All right, so I'm going to walk through this slowly. Select one. Okay, so in this case, I selected the first iPad case, not the top pop lock, but the Mini 4 dark blue. Okay, so that'll be this product here. You can see my cursor's on now. Okay, so I selected that, and all I've done now is just over on the right-hand side here, set up giveaway. And that's going to take us to the next screen. So this next screen, it says, all right, how many do you want to give away? You can give away between 1 and 30. All right, so that's cool. So what are my other selections? So you need to select what type of giveaway you want to do. Is it a sweepstake? Is it a random instant win? Is it a lucky number instant win, or first come, first served? Now, let me explain what some of these mean. So down in this section down here, we've got sweepstake. Now, this is really the number of people to go in. It's basically a random selection of everybody that goes into your giveaway contest. All right. So random instant win. This is the one that I recommend. This is the one that we're going to be using. So the random instant win is, and there's a few more settings that we need to do after this. In other words, how many people between wins can we set up? Now, we don't control this. Amazon controls this, and they basically just pick a random winner within the criteria that we set up on the next slide. Okay, so it's purely random. We've got no control over it. It makes it exciting. It makes it a real contest with respect to who's going to win. I don't know. Okay. The next one down is lucky number instant win. Now, this is where we can actually select the number that winner is at. So, for example, we've got 5,000 people coming in. And we set our criteria up saying, okay, we want 1 in 500 to win, but I want the lucky number instant win to be 50. All right. So everybody that enters 1 to 49, they're losers. Right? They're not going to be. But number 50, the 50th person that enters is the winner. and consequently after that. So 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. You get what I mean? All right. So we can actually select that. That could be any number you want, but it's the same number for that competition, for that contest. Okay. So if we set it for 27, this could be multiples of 27. We set it at the number 50, it's going to be multiples of 50. So everybody that lands on that multiple of the number that we set is a winner. All right. So less random, more predictable. Okay. First come, first served. This is really targeted towards, I guess it's say if you've got a business and you've got some employees, or you've got a large group of friends and you're doing this giveaway, you could say the first 10 people that enter this are going to be the winners. Okay, after that, it's unlucky. So it basically drives urgency into the contest that you're putting out. And you could do this for a number of different ways, but it's basically you set the quantity that you want, and it is literally, it's a race to get those promo codes or get the codes for the winning spots. Okay, so you can drive urgency with the first come, first serve. But in this instance, we're going to stick with random instant winner. So let's go through the next settings. So here's the next stage that we're looking at. So the number of prizes. So I'm going to give away 10. Right, I'm going to give away 10 products, and Amazon are telling me, well, the cost of that, because it's easy math here, the cost of my product to buy it on Amazon, if you're going to go and buy that from Amazon, it's going to cost you $34.95, and therefore multiple of 10 is going to cost $349.50. There's a caveat on the end there, plus potential taxes and shipping. Now, obviously, if someone's not Prime, we've got to pay for shipping. If they're Prime, it's all free. If they're buying it in a state that we're registered, we'll have to pay taxes, etc., etc. But in essence, it's going to cost $349 in order to give that 10 products away. It's not actually true, because we're selling our own product. Okay, and the buyer or Amazon actually pay us the money. Okay, Amazon pay us a percentage of that money coming back. In other words, the cost of the product. They don't pay for their services, so we'll get about 60% of that cost back. Okay, so it's not actually going to cost us $349. It'll probably cost us about 40% of that, because we'll get 60% of that cost back because Amazon is going to pay us. All right, so anyway, we've gone on to random instant win, and I've already gone through what these other selections are. Once we're happy with that, just scroll down a page a bit. And this is where we do the select a rule for the winning criteria. Okay, each participant has a 1 in, and this is where you decide what it is. Now, at the moment, Amazon are telling me it could be 1 in 2 up to 5,000. Now, that 5,000 is a limit or a cap that Amazon sets depending on your product. Now, if I'm selling a 50-inch HD TV, for example, with a price of $600, $1,000, I don't know how much they are over there, that 5,000 could potentially be 20,000. Okay, so it's allowing you to actually increase that. So this is out of our control. So at the moment, Amazon is saying I can have 1 in 5,000, between 2 and 5,000. Okay, so that's the limit they've set. Now, what they've set here, I've just gone on to the learn more so we can have a look at it. So let's have a look, see what they've got to say about this particular thing here. So the maximum lucky number, or the odds, that can be used depending on the multiple factors, including the giveaway type, price of item, and certain other factors, which I was just talking about. We're giving away an iPad case versus a TV. Now, if it's a TV, it would have a different set of criteria. Set your rule for winning in a way that supports the awards for all the prizes. Don't forget, we're giving away 10 here. Don't set up a giveaway. Your odds of winning are so low that you don't expect any prizes to be awarded. This, all right, it's a little bit sort of strange how they say that, but because we do want to give away all of our 10 products because we want those sales. Okay, so what Amazon is saying here is like, just make it real, guys. Just make it real. Okay, so I'm happy with that. We're going to make it real. So I set that to 1 in 500. Okay, because we can, every 500, we're going to give one away. Don't want to go too far out because, yes, we want to get people into our following, get some social proof, but you also want to get some sales quickly. So I set that to 1 in 500. Now, as we scroll down, we can see the next set of criteria that we want to do, and this is our goals. Okay, this is the audience that we're going to be giving it away to. These are the options. Follow an author. Now, if you're an author, if you've got your own book or selling on Amazon, this is where you can put your own product in. If you are promoting somebody else's product, put that in there. This is the one that we're going to be doing. We're going to be following you on Twitter. Okay, and I've connected the Twitter account already. The other options are tweet a message, watch a video, watch a YouTube. Now, watch the YouTube. Can you imagine this? If you've got your product and you created a product, say it's the world's best garlic press, you've done a quick video in the kitchen on how to use the world's best garlic press. It's a couple of minutes long, and at the end of it, you said, if you want the chance to get your hands on the world's best garlic press, all you got to do is click the link below. And the link below is your link to your Amazon sales page. Okay. So this giveaway, people need to watch your video in order to qualify for the giveaway. What are the chances that some people are actually going to click through to have a look at it anyway? It's not costing you anything. It's not like pay-per-click where, you know, someone's going to, I've clicked on it, so therefore it's like that 92 cents has been used up now. No, this is all free advertising. Okay, because you are actually enticing somebody to actually get into a contest in order for them to win a product. They need to watch a video in order to qualify. And at the end of it, you told them to click on the link if they want one anyway. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But in this case, what we're looking to do is build our Twitter following. We've already got, on this particular account that we're looking after, we've got a very healthy Twitter account anyway, with a lot of activity, a lot of movement. So we're just going to increase that, and we can actually do the same thing as what YouTube did there. We can retweet and send the promos, and we can have a look at how we can do that in a minute. Okay, so answer a poll. I guess there's a need for that. I can't think of anything that I would use it for. I think that the two main ones here that we will be focusing on right now and in the future are the ones that we were selected here. Follow us on Twitter and watch your YouTube. Those are the two I see as our main goals and targets. Okay, so down the bottom here, we've got our criteria with respect to how long will it last. Well, I'm going to run this for 7 days. Okay. Offer a discount to entice or entrance to entice them. No, I don't want to include a discount. I want full cost purchase. Okay, so I said don't include that. But that's what we got. So once here, let me go back. So here we've got follow you on Twitter. Okay, I'm now connected. All right, but before that, it would say connect your account. Okay, so when you do that, it will take you over to here where you just log in, put your details in, and authorize app. Okay, on the blue button there. Once that's done, it's done. And it will take you back to this screen, and you say, okay, you are now connected as. You can see here in the red that we're already connected. Okay, so that'll just take you there. So if it takes it outside of Amazon, this is why, but it will take you straight back in as well. Okay. I think I've already been through this, but the giveaway will expire in 7 days. We don't want to include a discount. and basically just go on to the next. Okay, only residents in America can do this. Yeah, so we can't send products abroad. All right, that's the small print, I guess, at the bottom there. What next? Well, it takes us into this page here, the setup. Now, this is pretty cool because if you know anything about the terms of service from Amazon, Amazon are very, very strict with respect to do not send people links to your website. Do not ask them to join your VIP group. Do not send them outside of Amazon at all because they're our customers, not yours. And that's the mentality and the way that Amazon operates. However, Amazon giveaways allows us to do exactly that. Please visit our website in order to get a chance to win, etc., etc. Follow us on our Facebook page. Sign out to our YouTube. We can do that legitimately through these giveaways here. So let me zoom in and see what we've got. And I'm going to fill in some of this detail as we go along. Okay. So the welcome page. You've got an example of what the welcome page looks like over here. This is basically a very, very simple landing page for that. And you're basically, all of your information is going to go in here. So the giveaway title is basically win a chance to win the best iPad case on the market today, for example. Welcome message. Thanks very much for entering the competition. Bear in mind that blah, 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 whatever. We'll have a look at some of this information in a minute. The win page. Oh my God, you won. Way, bring it on. Now, here's a very good chance to ask people to share that they have won. I don't know about you, but when I see some of these, chance to win a holiday, chance to win a car, chance to win whatever the case may be, I think, yeah. I wonder if that's real or not. Now, clearly, some of it is just is marketing aspect with respect to trying to build your email list. But what we want to do here, this is real, this is legit. We want people to actually share. You know what, guys? I won one of the best iPad cases in the world here on this giveaway, Amazon giveaway. Share it. We can actually ask people to do that. The lose page, bearing in mind, I'm only giving away 10. And if we get 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 people entering for this, I'm only giving away 10. So the majority of people will lose. Now, what do we do here when we're on the lose page? We send them somewhere useful. For example, unfortunately, you didn't win this time. However, if you join our VIP club, you will get another chance to win this product and more in the future as soon as you sign up. Now, if we're targeting the right people, in other words, people in our niche and not just bargain hunters, people are more inclined to actually go there and think, you know what? Yeah, all right, I didn't win this time. I didn't expect to win this time. Let's face it, you don't expect to win once you go into something. But it's not a bad idea to join the VIP club because I'm interested in promotions. I'm interested in discount codes. I'm interested in new products coming out. Sure, yeah, why not? I'll join. So people are more than likely to join your VIP club, follow you on Twitter, which is what we're asking for here. So we wouldn't send them to the Twitter page, but we would send them somewhere else. Yeah, like our Facebook page, go and check out our Pinterest, go and like some of our photos on Instagram. We can send them where we want. And Amazon are okay with that. How cool is that? All right, how cool is that? All right, so let's have a look at a few examples. Some text, whoops. Excuse me. In an award-winning iPad Mini 4 case in dark blue. This is just quick examples here, guys. You need to spend a little bit more time getting the right words across, but you can get the idea. The welcome message. Good luck and follow us on Twitter in order to have a chance to win one of these iPad Mini 4 cases by Nutcase. All right, so we're telling them what to do because that is our goal. We click that button, follow on Twitter. So we're actually telling them this is what you need to do. That's all you need to do. Just follow us on Twitter. That's it. You're in. You got a chance to win. The win page. Okay, so if somebody, bearing in mind this is Amazon's tombola, and they're churning that, and they're going to randomly pick someone 1 in 500. I've said it for. So 1 in 500 people are going to win this, and I don't know when it is. Amazon will just randomly pick that out. Once they do, they will get driven to the winning page. On here, we can put what we want. Oh my God, you won. We really hope you enjoy your new iPad Mini 4 case from Nutcase, an award-winning Italian design product. And we can go on and on. We can put more information on. I think there's limited to 250 characters, something like that. So make sure you're getting the right information across. The lose page, this is probably the most important page on there. We're very happy for those people that win, but we really want to see if we can do something with those people that have actually gone in to try and win the product. In other words, the losers. So this is where we can actually start to drive people to wherever we want to go. Wait, don't give up yet. Want a chance to win another awesome prize? Sign up for an exclusive VIP club, and you will be the first to know about other amazing offers and products and promotions. And you can basically word that how you like. You can drive them to yoursite.com, whatever that is, your own personal website, e-com site, YouTube site, Facebook, Pinterest. You can drive them wherever you want. Simple landing page. Join our VIP list here. Enter your name and email address. You've never been able to do that before, guys, on Amazon. You would just get shut down. They would come down. They would send the heavies round. Okay. Now they're saying you can do it. I love this. Let's have a look else. So who's it for? Why are we going to be doing these giveaways? Okay. So this is suitable for basically everyone. If you've got a brand new product, brand new brand that you're trying to launch a giveaway, and it will immediately gain a ton of Twitter's followers or YouTube subscribers or sort of video views, but Twitter and YouTube were the two main ones that I talked about earlier. That's going to give your company immediate social proof. Maybe not reviews on Amazon, but elsewhere it's going to boost your brand confidence and social standing. It's good for new products. A giveaway will give your product immediate sales and help it start selling, particularly if you're sending those not successful candidates, in other words, the losers, to somewhere else where they can actually see your product, whether that be your website, whether that be your YouTube channel, wherever it is. And then you've got the link to your sales page under that. And if you've got multiple products, you can send them there. Okay. What's going to happen there? You're naturally going to get more sales. It's not going to be like thousands and thousands, but it's a booster. And this is what we're talking about here. It's good for existing products. A giveaway will help your product in a short burst. Okay. This is exactly what we're talking about. And this is why we're going to be doing it. Because that short burst will increase your rankings, both in search and BSR. When used as part of the overall promotion strategy, in other words, we've already talked about your pay-per-click campaigns. We've already been talked about jump send and sending out promos. If we're doing the giveaway as well on top of that, it's going to be an overall perfect storm with respect to moving your business forward. And we're talking about in this last few months of the year, that's got to be a good thing. Okay. But this can be used any time of the year. Okay. And the great thing about this is you can start to build social proof and build that all important email list where you can cross sell your other products, send out promotions and stuff like this. Remember, these are seen as full price sales on any that you give away. And bearing in mind, you can do this on a daily basis. So you can do 1 to 30, bearing in mind that your limit is 30 items you can give away. You can do this every day. Okay. Can you imagine getting 30 full price sales every day? And it's only costing you 40% of the product. That's a whole lot better than giving your product away for 95% off. Okay. A little more, it's a little bit different strategy, different mechanism to do that, but it works. Excuse me. So you need to really determine what your goal is before you actually launch your giveaway. You need to set everything up beforehand. In other words, you need to have your landing page in place if you're going to be sending them there. You need to have your YouTube channel set up if you're going to be sending them there. You need to have your Twitter account set up, obviously, if you're going to be sending them there, etc., etc. Okay? So you need to determine what you're going to be doing, set everything up before you set up your giveaway. I think that's fairly clear. The key thing here is this number 3 on the determine here is either way. You can still drive people to a thank you page and get them to sign up to your VIP club. All right. So it doesn't matter what your goal is. That's the ultimate build your email list. Help Amazon promote it. Well, how do you do that? I'll show you in a minute. Okay. But what you need to be doing here is, to use Rob's words, you could have the best hamburger in the world, but if nobody knows about it, they're not going to buy it. So you need to get the word out there. Okay. So you need to email your friends, family, whatever, Facebook, Twitter. There's tons of groups out there on Facebook. You can always run a Facebook ad or a promoted post. So if you've got your branded fan page or like page or product page, you can put a post on your page and you can promote it. You can promote it for $20. All right. And that's going to get out there. You can select the target market that you're going to be doing and you can send it out for $20. Okay. And get the word out there. It's like a free product giveaway, chance to win a product. Okay. People love to enter these contests because they got a chance to win something and win something for free. And if you've targeted your audience correctly, you're going to be targeting people that want your product. Okay. So always try and drive entrance to your website or Facebook page and set up a retargeting pixel. So if you don't know what this is, I'm not going to go into it now. If you know what it is, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay. But basically, a retargeting pixel allows you to follow them all over the internet. Everybody's done this. Everybody's looked for a new car. Everybody's checked out a new computer. Everybody's checked out whatever it is. Within a couple of days, that they seem to be following around. Well, that is retargeting. Okay, someone's landed a pixel on you, or you've actually triggered a pixel on their page. That means that they are retargeting. In other words, they're following around. Okay. Some of the best guys in the business in our industry are Jungle Scout. I bet Jungle Scout follows you around everywhere, correct? Retargeting. I do. Okay. So I'm nearly done on this giveaways. Offers those people that did not win a free product as well. Okay. So don't forget, we are driving them to a landing page, a Facebook post, whatever the case may be. On that landing page or the post in Facebook or whatever it is, do you want the chance to win another product? I know you didn't win this one, but we've got some other stuff. Very powerful. Repost it on Twitter. Okay, so just keep that cycle going. On all of your social networks, get the word out there. If you're unlucky, if you didn't win, don't worry. Here's your second chance. All you got to do is enter here. Okay, so perpetual motion. Here's the one with respect to help Amazon do the work for you. Amazon are in this game as well. Okay, they've got a Twitter account. Okay, retweet your contest at hashtag Amazon giveaway. That's the Amazon giveaway channel on Twitter. All right. So can you imagine how many people are signed up to your Twitter account versus the Amazon Twitter account? Well, I bet Amazon, I haven't checked the numbers, but I can bet you imagine that the Amazon Twitter account, on the Amazon giveaway account, there's an awful lot of people on there looking for giveaways and the chances to win products. Retweet on there. Okay. But like I said earlier, just create a simple Facebook ad for your giveaway. Get the word out there. Target, and this is the next line here, people you target for your giveaway will be the people you have access to on Twitter. Make sure you're targeting your niche, not bargain hunters. Okay, so when you're doing this targeting stuff, I'm not going to go into it. It's too much information to do. I'm just going to the top level. But when you're targeting, don't target people like Coupon Club or bargain hunters. Target people in your niche. So if you've got the world's best garlic press, you're going to be home chef, master chef, something like that. I'm not, I'm not going to go into details now, but you get what I mean. Target those people because they're more likely to want your product as opposed to just looking for a bargain. Therefore, it's easier to remarket because you're building up your email list. And you can imagine sending out, hi guys, I've got a new product here. It's fantastic. It's only $29.99. Now, if you've targeted bargain hunters, freebies, people who are looking for stuff for nothing, $29.99, no, not interested. 99 cents, yeah, maybe. But if you've targeted the right audience, in other words, people that are interested in your product, that $29.99 may be a very good buy to them. Consequently, they're more likely to buy. Okay, come on, let's move on. Right, other tips. Rob, I know you've got a few things to add in here, but and let me just rattle through this before I hand over. Again, we've been through this, guy. This is Q4. This is towards the end of the year. This is the busiest time of the year, not just on Amazon, but everywhere. But let's focus on Amazon. So you need to give a shout out to friends, family, or anybody you know in order to purchase your product at full price and then offer them a refund. Someone else will take the refund and another one, yeah, you know what, I'll just do you a favor. I'll buy the product anyway. What that's going to do is help your conversion and sales ranking. That full price has a big impact. Okay. Don't forget to use your super URLs to drive them to keyword driven aspects. If you have not started content marketing, now's the time to think about it. Okay. Now we're basically driving everything to Amazon, to your sales page. And there's no reason why we shouldn't be having a Facebook page out there. There's no reason why you shouldn't have a Twitter account, a YouTube channel, a Pinterest, Instagram account, all related to your product, all related to your niche, all related to what you're doing within your business and driving people back to your Amazon sales page. This allows you to post articles about your product, provide additional information where you can't necessarily do that on your Amazon page, and basically get some of that is if you've got a reasonable following, if you've got start to build up this social network. It's sort of free advertising once you post something else with respect to, I've got a new product coming out, guys, check it out. Or we've got some promos coming up this weekend, check them out. Sign up here or give me a thumbs up, whatever the case may be. If you want a promo code, they'll sign it into the Amazon page. So this not only allows you to build up social proof outside of Amazon, it allows you to actually convert sales. Those sales will increase your BSR. Those additional sales, you will naturally organically get reviews on the Amazon page. This is basically where we're all focused on Amazon. Okay. But what it also allows you to do, and we get asked this question a lot, and Rob goes on with this, it allows you and it forces you to become knowledgeable about your product and your market and your niche. A lot of people, I haven't got any pets, so if I'm in the pet industry, I don't know anything about the pets, dogs or nothing like that. But if I was, and I was going to start to build up the YouTube channel, Pinterest and everything like this, all of a sudden I would become that expert, even though I don't have a dog. Yeah, because I would need to know, because I do so much research about it. Okay. So last slide. Then that's over to yourself, Rob, because I know you got a few things. Focus on customer service. Okay, I'm just talking about this next few months here. Customer service is everything. This is what you need to be doing. You need to make sure you're checking and replying every customer message on a daily basis, ideally 2 or 3 times a day, because you only got a 24-hour window in order to reply. Okay, so make sure you're on top of that. Check your product reviews and respond as needed. Check any seller feedback and respond as needed. Also, on that seller feedback, make sure it doesn't include any product feedback. If it does, reach out to that buyer and say, look, thanks for your feedback, but you've left the product review in the wrong place. Can you post it here? Okay, that's perfectly okay to do that. Check for questions and comments and respond accordingly. A big question section in your listing. Check for refunds and contact those customers. See if you can actually convert them around and see what's going on. Okay, and you check your keyword performance rankings on a daily basis at this time. Normally it's on a weekly basis, but right now let's do it on a daily basis. Let's get into that habit. Okay, so basically that's all I've got. I know, Rob, I've gone on a bit there, but I think that new giveaway system inside Amazon is pretty good. It's only been around for a short period. David's asked the question, how long has it been around? It's been around for ages, David, but primarily beforehand, it was only available for if you were a vendor. In other words, if you were invited into the Amazon vendor program, you had access to it. Now, I believe it's like 4 to 5 months has been open to the rest of us. Okay, so this is why we've only just started to look at it now, because it basically hasn't been available to all sellers. So, Rob, lightning deals, what have you got there?
All right, so you could turn off your speaker.
Yeah, I would.
So I guess we'll talk about lightning deals, which is another area to promote. And then I want to talk with you about a couple other things, just notes I made along the way. So we talked a little bit about Facebook groups. We talked a little bit about Facebook and having your own accounts up. But one of the things you can do right now is, if you don't have a Facebook group, is to do what we call influencer marketing. And influencer marketing is when you basically get people to make personal recommendations to your product. So, and we go back to that friends and family thing, getting them to post on their timeline. You send them the link, have them post it, and it says, hey, get this great Christmas product for 50% off. Put your super URL link in there. That's a way to do it. Have people go in and register for an email. But getting people to review your product, or not review basically, but just to promote your product, is a great way. Now you can go into these Facebook groups, you find someone that's topical. If you sell a dog leash, well, obviously we're going to go into dog groups, and inside those dog groups, you see if you can make a post in there. Some people just go ahead and do it. Some people ask the people. You have to kind of look at what's going on inside of the group, and if you do that, then you can post in there your deal. Now, lots of times, if you can get the leader of the group to then publish, hey, here's this great deal. I spoke to Rob, and Rob said, he wanted to give everybody in the group 50% off their dog collars this week. So go ahead and message Rob and you can get it. Now, how do you do that? You just reach out to the people and say, hey, offer them a free dog collar, and then see if you can get in their group for discounts. So there's a great way to start there. Your friends and family, let's make sure that if you're going to do that and you're going to reach out to them and you're going to ask them for a review and do any type of swap or anything like that, make sure that when you have them, that you've got to get some of these people to search. Well, either you got to do one of two things. You either got to send them a link to buy through a super URL, which is the least you have to do. Or two, you've got to get them to, the best thing is to get them to purchase your product through your main keyword that you're trying to rank for. Now, I suggest that for this holiday season, you go back and you look at your keywords that you, in your pay-per-click campaigns, that you have been converting for. So grab the top 3 things that you're converting for. I don't, and depending on what that is, if you're converting for anything, whatever those 3 things are, those need to be your target for the next 2 months. And so pick them. The one you convert for the best, those are the ones that you want to have these people purchase this product on. So if they're going to purchase it, you want to have them purchase it with that product as the keyword. So if you're searching for hair dryers, then you want to be a heavy duty hair dryer. You're going to send them and ask them to search up heavy duty hair dryers. They're going to search up heavy duty hair dryers. They're going to find your listing and they're going to buy it. Now, to me, the most significant thing you can do on Amazon to create ranking is to have that actually happen. It has become super, that's the right word. It's become super important or super good, the fact that they had changed the way in which they're handling keywords on Amazon. Because when they went from 5,000 characters to 300 or 250 characters, what happened was it left all of these other smaller, what we call long tail keywords in reality, or search phrases that people are searching for with keywords. What happened is the number 1 people couldn't rank for everything now. So, they were artificially ranking for heavy duty hair dryers, and they may have never even sold under that keyword, but they're ranking because of their root keyword, which is hair dryers, that they rank well for. And when they could index for, 5,000 characters, which was 1,000 keywords, it just gave nobody else any opportunity to be able to get in there. So now, if you then get buys on heavy duty hair dryer and these other guys aren't getting those buys, you can rank quicker there against these big, huge competitors. So it helps out quite a bit that they've changed the way in which keywords, it leaves a lot more keywords for us to be able to attack and try to sell on. All right, so posting in Facebook groups, making sure that you either have a super URL, or if you have them private message you, you can do a swap thing if you want. Now, there also is there are a lot of websites out there. One called, just go ahead and put in your Facebook search Amazon review groups, and you'll go out there and you'll see several of these sites. There's one that has about 20,000 people in it, and it's called, let me get you here, let me tell you exactly. It's called Amazon Review Group. And what happens is you post your product in there. People are aware of what you do. You go and post your product. They purchase it. Sometimes they'll offer a review. You talk to each person, see what they'll do. They'll purchase your product. You'll then turn around and PayPal them back. Now, that's against TOS, but you'll have to make that call for yourself, whether that's a valuable service or not. And they will purchase on your keyword. Now, one of the issues inside of these groups is that you got to kind of definitely look around for the buyers and check them out a little bit, because what can happen is they will purchase the product, then you send them the PayPal, and then they cancel the purchase. I suggest that then you do that. You keep good track of what you do, so that if they do that, we've been successful at having PayPal refund that money back to us, so they don't get the benefit, but you also get the benefit of the order and the bump for that day if they do that. So that is one of the problems. We've been able to get us, I don't know, we've got a small list of people we know that buy and do what they do out of this group. You can, like I said, have some problems in there, but you never know. One of the things I'm looking at right now, I've got, like, I don't know, there's a bunch of my friends that are members of this, so I might reach out to them. If they're able to buy, then that's what you do. So Amazon Review Group. One of the things I can tell you about this is, though, here's a magic tip for Christmas. Get on there right now. So literally, you can go in here and just buy great stuff for nothing. Like, I mean, your Christmas shopping can be done, and you'll save a crazy amount of money. I mean, there's cool stuff in here, and they just want you to do reviews for them. So get in there and look at it. You're going to be shocked at the things that you see in there that you can get for free. So Amazon Review Group, great place for Christmas gift, great place where you get product reviews. All right, review groups, Facebook groups, friends, and then lightning deals. So lightning deals is basically, you know, at the top of the Amazon page, there's that says today's deals at the top of the Amazon page. So Amazon markets these deals for you, and they send out daily emails to their subscribers, their mobile app, their Twitter, their Facebook advertising on Amazon's page, and then they link to Amazon from Facebook. So Amazon are monster remarketers, and so what happens is you can do lightning deals for a certain period of time for so many products. You know, the items. One of the featured deals that they have, any product variations, you can show up so they can see other things. You have to do a discount of 20% off or more. The sale price has to be more than $5. You have to have more than 20 items in stock. You have to have more than 3.5 stars. You know, you need to have your listing in good shape. And should be, you know, a product that fits within, will fit within, you know, holiday gift shopping. You know, you can't have like a sex product probably and do Amazon lightning deals. So that's the where to do that. So you'll be able to get yourself, Amazon is basically just promoting, it's a way to discount. I mean, very similar to what's happening with, you know, with JumpSend. You know, it's just basically through Amazon's platform. So I think that's a great way. Those are some of the great ways in which you can get geared up. Now, the truth is, now I want you to don't take this as just holiday stuff. I mean, all of these things, except for the pay-per-click stuff at the beginning of this video, all of these things are absolutely appropriate to do at all times. So that's don't discount these for just the holiday season. You know, if you're getting ready to launch your product, you're going to launch it in January. These are the same things you would do, except you go back and insert our pay-per-click strategy that we did a couple of weeks ago and put that at the front instead of the holiday one. And the main thing about Brian's strategy for the holidays really has to do with the fact that you're going to get a lot of shoppers, or more than you normally will, that week before Black Friday, because people are checking things out. Now, one of the things that I would suggest you do is I would test out whether or not that week before, or even now, if you can get the word Black Friday in your listing, you can get it in the top, or you can get it in your index keywords, or whatever you want to try, and it will slip through. It slips through, you know. Now, is there a chance you could get your account taken down for a day or two? Yes. But if you can get it through, and people do all the time, you know, people are searching for Black Friday deals. They're searching for deals. Even get the word deal or deals indexed in your back end. You know, you might want to try that. So there are a bunch of tips there. I hope that they help you. I hope that they make your holiday successful. If you're still working on getting your product launched, all of these things, like I said, will work for you in January, February, if you're going to launch then. That's what I got, Paul.
Excellent, excellent. That's a really good add-on. So I think that if you watch this over and over again, some good tips in there. It's good tips. All right, team, that's all I've got. That's all I've got. Happy selling. Happy rest of the weekend, and we'll talk to you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.